Hi everyone, today's video is going to be a little bit techie, and you guys know I love my tech things. I've always been obsessed with buying cameras and computers since I was like a teenager, and now that I do it as a job, I'm even more obsessed. And I like to keep you guys up to date with tech accessories that I'm liking, cameras that I'm using, things like that. So for today's video, I'm going to talk through 5 accessories that I'm currently loving. They're not necessarily all-time favorites, they're just things that I'm using at the moment and would like to chat to you guys about. I'm going to start with the thing I have bought most recently, and I am obsessed with it. My friend SJ recommended this to me, which is hilarious because she's probably my least techie friend, but she was like, you need this, and I bought it straight away. I didn't need much convincing. It's the iPhone Smart Battery Case. My iPhone battery is always dying, and it's ridiculous. They shouldn't need to sell these things. They should just make phones that battery lasts, but they don't last. And especially if you're using Snapchat, the battery dies so quickly. So I'm always carrying around an external charger, but they can be quite bulky. I feel like I'm always recharging them and I forget to recharge them, and then I'm just carrying around a dead battery. They drive me mad. The wire, I've got to use my wire from my main lead. So the idea of this is that it's a case that goes onto the back of your phone. Ignore this for now, I'll talk to you about this in a minute. It's a case that goes onto the back of your phone, and it is quite ugly. The guy in the Apple store was like, this is the ugliest thing Apple have ever made. I'm ashamed. He was actually quite hilarious, but it's not that bad. It's basically got this little like growth on the back there. It comes in white or grey, not the best selection ever. It definitely makes your phone a little bit bulkier and a little bit heavier, but this is genius. The reason I love this battery pack, you leave it on your phone all the time, and when you charge your phone, it charges the case as well, so you don't need to charge the case separately. It basically gives the case 100% battery charge. So when you scroll down on your phone, let me show you, it tells you how much the case has battery and how much the phone. So it's now midday and my case has reached 50%. So it uses all the battery from the case first and then goes to your phone. So it doesn't really start using my phone battery until the afternoon. And that is life-changing, because normally by now I would have to charge my phone because it would have run out of battery. It was expensive, it was £79, but I really feel like this is worth it because it's changed my life in terms of using my phone and not feeling like I'm gonna run out of battery. Often when I go out in the evening, I'm always worried that my phone's gonna die and I'm not gonna be able to call Rich or call a cab or get home or whatever. So it just makes me feel more secure. It says that it gives 18 hours of internet extra than you wouldn't normally have. It is amazing, I'm so impressed. I'm really glad I got it. And although it's bulkier, the fact that I don't have to carry around another charger means that there'll be freed up space in my handbag anyway. So now I'm holding my phone, I might as well talk to you about this, which is on the back of my phone. So many people ask me about this. Whenever I go anywhere, people are always like, what is that on your phone? And I think I've mentioned it in a video before. It's an iRing, and my sister bought it for me for my birthday. She bought it back from Hong Kong, where apparently it's all the craze there. And when she first gave it to me, I was really not like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna put that on my phone. She sold it to me as like, oh, you can like, you know, hold your phone like this, you don't drop it, and like use it as a ring like this. And I was like, what is the point of that? That just seems so weird. But if you use it correctly, this thing, again, is life-changing. I love it, I use it every single day. It sticks onto the back of your phone, and you can re-stick it. You can't do it that many times. It's very tough though. It has never fallen off. But I've changed my case around 3 times and it's been fine to re-stick it. You just have to keep it clean. So it lives on the back of my phone. Wouldn't say it was particularly pretty. You can get different colours. I've just got white. I'd recommend getting the same colour as your case. And it's a metal ring that pulls out and turns 360 degrees. I use this for so many different things. I use it as a stand when I'm watching videos, because I'm always watching videos, and I can just prop my phone up when I'm doing my skincare routine or anything. I don't have to lean it and worry about it falling. It just sits there and you can do it either way, however you want. I also use it when I'm lying in bed or on the side and I don't want my phone to drop, and you can literally just put it around your finger and you can hold it any way without dropping the phone. You know when you're lying in bed looking at your phone and you drop it on your face? I mean, that never happens because I just have it around my finger. I also find that really useful for when I'm taking photos and selfies, because phone can be quite hard to get your hand around in like funny angles. So I just put my finger in there and I don't have to worry about holding onto the phone. It's the same when I'm doing things and walking around and getting my keys out my bag. I can just hold onto the ring and don't have to feel like I've got grip on the whole phone. I really do find myself using it all the time. And I know it probably looks strange, but you just get used to it. And it just makes things so much easier. Phones are getting bigger and bigger, and I feel like things like accessories like this just make holding your phone and using your phone, typing on my phone. I can't imagine having to put my hand around the whole phone and type anymore, because I just put my finger in there and type like that, and it's so secure and easy. I absolutely love it. I think you can get these on Amazon, so I'm going to put loads of links for all the products I'm talking about below. The next things I'm going to talk about are headphones, and this is from a brand called Sudio. I'm pretty sure it's Swedish. It comes in this really cool case, and they're basically wireless headphones. First off, they look very sleek. The ones I have are white and rose gold. They come in this little case, and they also come with a charger. So you charge the headphones and it gives you 8 hours of listening time. And I think the distance is about 10 meters from your phone or computer, whatever you're using. So they look like this, and I just love that you don't have to connect them. So you can put them around your head and then put them in your ears. Oh, that one's the wrong way around. They're very comfortable to wear. I mean, that looks a bit ridiculous right now. But for me, like, having to have my headphones plugged into my phone and then in my handbag with wires everywhere is so annoying. So this is so easy. I do feel like you could lose them quite easily, but they're so thin and stylish and really good sound quality as well. You can give it a quick 10-minute charge just to get a bit of battery, but for a full charge it takes about 120 minutes. And these aren't cheap, they're £69, but they actually gave me a discount code to give you guys. This isn't sponsored, I swear, but they said if you do mention it, here's a discount code, and I obviously want you guys to be able to benefit from discounts. So if you use the code LilyPebbles, you can get 15% off, but I'll put all the information below. So yeah, those are really cool. There's a little volume thing on there as well. I also really like the pouch that they come in because headphones always get so tangled, so I just keep them in this little pouch in my handbag, and it makes sure keeps them untangled. You may have already seen this if you watched my New York vlogs. The next one is a camera bag, and I've been searching for years for the perfect camera bag, and a company called Ona Bags actually got in touch with me, and it was exactly what I was looking for. They do amazing leather bags, but what I wanted is something that kind of could be a handbag as well, that looked like a handbag, because the bag I have from before from Amazon is just so ugly. It's such a camera bag that I never took my big camera out because I didn't want to use that bag. So this is the Palmer. This is one of the Ona bags, and I got the black. So it's black with gold hardware, and it just looks like a handbag. I mean, it's so pretty. It unlocks like this, but then it's not a handbag because it's completely set up for a camera. So as you can see, it has 2 sections in there. This divider can be moved either side if you want to make one side bigger than the other. I put my camera in one side, and then I can either put a lens in the other, or you can put accessories, or you can use this as your handbag and use your camera on one side and then your purse, your phone, your money, your keys, everything on the other side. And that's what I've been doing a lot. Also, Rich has been using this bag, so he will take my camera and techie bits, and I'll have my handbag, and he really likes wearing this as well. It's not particularly girly, but there are so many different styles on the Ona website, so definitely check that out. I think there's a European website and an American one, and they're not cheap. They're proper leather bags. They're really well made, really good quality. I think it was about $300. How much is it? $329, 349 euros. So that kind of gives you an idea. There's loads of useful pockets, one at the back and then another one at the front here. I just love it. It's completely changed things for me because now I can take my camera out and about, and I can make cooler videos and take photos, and I don't feel restricted, and I'm not worried about if it rains, my camera's gonna get wet. It's completely protected in here. It's all padded. It's comfortable to wear. I absolutely love it. I'm so happy. Okay, finally, this is probably the only thing in this video that's kind of aimed at bloggers and YouTubers, but it's an external hard drive. Although I do think that people should just have one, but maybe not this one because it's quite expensive. This is the Lacie hard drive. I think it's called the Lacie Rugged. And I used to have the one that connected with USB, but now I've got a Thunderbolt one because the wire is already attached, which is genius. I used to always lose the wire. It would always come out. So this is attached and it goes into your computer, and then it just wraps around. It's really easy. But the point of a hard drive for me is where I store all my videos and photos, because computers these days are getting smaller and smaller, and there's just not much space to store things, and it really slows down your computer. Also, it's not really safe. You never know what's going to happen to your computer. So I even think if you don't do internet kind of computer stuff as your job, I think it's quite important to have a hard drive. I know that my mom and sisters have so many photos, and if you just keep them on a hard drive in folders, then they're safe. And although DVDs and CDs are all kind of dying, I feel like a hard drive, there'll always be room for hard drives, so you don't have to worry about them getting scratched or anything like that. And these ones are really durable. You can drop them, they're really tough, and the speed is really fast. That's why they're so expensive. I've got a 2 terabyte, which is huge. You can get a 1 terabyte or 2 terabyte, and I'm pretty sure it was about £180. But for me, it's worth it for work. But even if you get in a different brand, hard drives are amazing. I feel like more people need to understand how to use them. It's just a folder on your desktop. You just drag things into it, eject it properly, and you can keep everything safe. So those are my 5 current tech favorites, and I hope you guys found this interesting. I know it's a little bit different, but I'm really passionate about techie things. So please let me know if you have any recommendations for any of these kind of things. My new case is making me so happy. I just love having battery all the time, so this is definitely my favourite from everything. Thank you so much for watching this video, guys, and I will see you in my next one. Bye!